Hello students, this is Mr. Gaines and I'm here with another at-home science lab. And today I'm doing something a little bit extra special because today is a special day. Does anybody know what special day today is? That's right, it's Earth Day. Now Earth Day isn't a birthday and we're not celebrating the birth of the Earth or anything like that. But I want to know, what do you think Earth Day is? What do you think about when you think about Earth Day? When you think about Earth Day, do you think about things like this? Or maybe for Earth Day you think about things like this. Or maybe you're thinking about things like this. Or maybe your attention is drawn to faraway places with diverse wildlife like this. Or maybe you're thinking about environmental concerns. You're thinking about problems like litter, or maybe air pollution. Or maybe you're thinking about how plastics is polluting our oceans. Or maybe you're even thinking about how, as we progress as a society, we're using more and more resources, which lead to things like chopping down forests. Or maybe you're thinking about things you can do to help make the world a better place, like planting a tree. So whatever you're thinking of this Earth Day, that's great. I think the whole point of Earth Day is to think about what we're doing. Here's what I think about when I think about Earth Day. I think about me. I think about what I can do to make the world a better place, to make our planet healthier, to protect our environment. So scientists talk about something, and the terminology is the 3 R's of the environment. It's reduce, reuse, and recycle. So let's start with the most important one, reduce. When I want to reduce, that means I want to use less. I want to save resources. I want to protect the environment by using less. So here's one thing you can do to reduce the amount that you use. When you're done in a room, all you have to do is flick out the lights. So if I'm out playing basketball, should I drink from something like this? Or should I drink from something like this? Or when I go out grocery shopping, should I bring home my groceries in something like this? Or should I bring it home in something like this? This is great. I can use it over and over. And guess what? It's stronger and it works better too. And don't forget to turn off the vacuum sink while you're brushing your teeth. Oh yeah, I want to come back and I want to talk about reusing more later. But first, let's talk a little bit about recycling. I'm going to guess you all recognize this symbol. It reminds us that things can be recycled. Now, it's important to know that not everything can be recycled. Things like paper goods, metal, glass, some types of plastics can be recycled. But just important to know is that some things can be recycled. It's also important to know that some things cannot be recycled either. Okay, let's come back to reuse because that's actually very important. And sometimes we know if I have a plastic water bottle, I could just fill it up and use it again. Or if I have a plastic shopping bag, I can save it and use it again another time. But another concept that goes along with reusing is to repurpose. What do I mean by that? To repurpose it means to take something that might end up in the trash or might end up in the recycling and find a new use for those items. And that's what today's project is going to be all about. We're going to find something that we might otherwise throw away or put in the recycle bin, and we're going to repurpose it. We're going to use it for a brand new thing. Okay, so here is your challenge. Here is your activity for the day. It's going to involve two pieces of science. One is going to involve Earth Day and something that might help protect the environment. And two, this is an engineering challenge. I'm going to ask you to envision a problem, design and create a solution. So here's what I'm going to do today. I have an old box, some ads that came from the newspaper, some scissors, and some glue. And I'm going to repurpose this box into something useful. Can you do the same thing around your house? Can you find something that might otherwise end up in the trash or recycling and find a new way to use it? Well, I have my idea. I'm going to get started. I'm going to build something to show off, and then I'm going to issue you the same challenge. Can you find something around your house that would end up in the trash or the recycling and repurpose it, find a brand new use for it? So here I go. And voila, I have it. I took an old Cheez-Its box, some of the ads that come in the mail every day, and I repurposed them to something that wouldn't have to go in the trash, that wouldn't need to go in the recycling, that we can use around the house. I made a coupon box. So several times a week we get ads and mailers and things that are coupons that we want to look at later. So now I have a place where I can put those coupons and hold them and save them for later. So I'll be curious to see what it is that you guys build, what it is that you guys make. Look around the house, be creative, make sure you get permission from mom and dad, but build something to solve a problem, use materials that might otherwise go in the trash or go in the recycling, and then I want to see what you built. Can you take a picture of what you made? Remember, include your teacher, your grade, your name, and tell me what you're going to use the box for. Happy Earth Day, everyone. I hope you have fun with this project, and I look forward to seeing you in our next at-home science lab. Thanks, everyone.